Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ace Kanti. I'm seated inside Kudu Sheldon Studios. There's a brand new week, yes, and you know when you come to KSS, we start our week with what? Cowbell. Bro, we can't do away without Cowbell Coffee. Cowbell Coffee day with us. Then day for we. So I don't want to tell you, say, if you need something, we good day for you, bro. Cowbell Coffee, bro. Wherever you day, evening time, maybe morning time, get some. Cowbell Coffee, they understand you, then day for you, then day inside you. To be successful there, and no one what? Cowbell Coffee. Start your week with Cowbell Coffee. I'll bring you guys details. What happened over the week, the weekend, today, Monday, what is also happening. As I'm seated here, there, we are not leaving till 6 p.m. before we go leave this place. Now we'll go into the first story. The president of the land, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Yes, you know, there has been a 3-day demonstration or protest from the youth that they are calling for the government or the judiciary to free the citizens. Yes, free the citizens and then stop Galamsey now. Not just stop Galamsey, but stop Galamsey now. And they have been waiting, say, as the father of the land or the papa of the house, he's going to come out and then say something about the ongoing Galamsey protest, because if a president has told us he's going to put his presidency on the line in the fight for Galamsey, it means that when we are calling on him or we want voices to be heard about Galamsey, he's supposed to put his presidency on the line and talk to us. So Ghanaians have been anticipating their speech from the president, but something happened. The president didn't speak to Ghanaians through any local media. The president didn't speak to Ghanaians through TV3. The president didn't mount any podium to speak to Ghanaians. The president granted an interview with Tete a Tete, yes, France 24, a media company based in Paris. Yes, Paris. He granted an interview. The interview was not in Paris. The interview was in Ghana here. The president of the land granted an interview. The name of the show is Tete a Tete. Tete a Tete, they mean say a conversation or an interview between two people. That's what we say in French, tete a tete. So the president was asked about the activists, people who are on social media, people who are on the grounds demonstrating against Galamsey, and people who have been detained in the police custody. So what does the president have to say? So he asked the president that the opposition is saying the current president is trying to stifle the thoughts or the voices of the people demonstrating. And the president gave his submission. Listen.
Right. Are you concerned about protest movements? We've seen a lot of protests. Some activists were arrested, put in jail. The opposition is saying you're trying to stifle dissent.
I'm not responsible for jailing people in Ghana. The courts in Ghana are independent institutions, and they have been all through this period of the Fourth Republic. People misconduct themselves and they're brought before court. It's for the court to deal with them. That's not a matter.
It has nothing to do about politics.
It has nothing to do with the executive. And their behavior is what lands them in problem with the police and with the courts. It's not the protests. How can the president, who himself, his political career was aided by leading protests, have problems with protests? I don't have problems with protests. And nothing is done in Ghana to prevent people from airing their views on anything.
And it ended there. The president didn't speak about Galamsey, how we are going to fight Galamsey, what we can do to stop Galamsey, or apologize to Ghanaians for telling us his presidency is going to be on the line. Nothing of that sort. He said it's a mistake or the wrongdoings of the people who have been arrested. That is why they are in the police custody. And he is not responsible for jailing anyone. So if you expect him to speak on free, this is me and Amichiri. If you expect him to speak on free the citizens, or if you expect the president to make a statement on the citizens who have been detained in the police custody, he is not responsible for jailing anyone. Hence, that is the job of the judiciary. Wow. He is an executive. He is not legislature. He is not the judiciary. He doesn't work in court. He is not the attorney general. Hence, it be the duty of the judiciary to deal with cases like, because the people did wrong and they have been arrested. But the president didn't speak about what the people do before they go do the wrong, or what caused the people to even hit the streets in the first place. That is where me, Scanty, I am disappointed. But guys, before I will tell you why I'm disappointed or why Ghanaians are frustrated, bro, Cowbell Coffee.
Cowbell Coffee, my nigga. Cowbell Coffee. going has gotten tough.
Yeah, the president don't mind me, but Cowbell Coffee there, he say he always go mind me, bro. He don't be good, but he go mind me. That'd be hard. That'd be hard, bro. Now let's continue. I am disappointed in what the president said because one, granting an interview to a foreign media or me sitting in the house where Galamsey is destroying our water bodies, I've not heard anything from the president of the land. Or the president has not addressed the nation. The president has not declared a state of emergency. But I have to listen to the president of the land through a foreign media. When things are going tough, that we need, when it was time for COVID, did you guys realize how relevant the president's speech was? It got to a time during the COVID era where at 6 p.m. every single time, all Ghanaians sit behind their television, ready to listen to the president because he was addressing the nation. The president will let us know the next day when the president addresses us in the evening about COVID. The next day, 11 a.m., the Ministry of Information will give us an update as well. Giving us update upon update, information upon information, bro. Galamsey now in Ghana is more than a pandemic. The Galamsey now is more than the COVID pandemic. COVID, they say go, but Galamsey, looking at where it did now, it just destroyed every single thing. Galamsey is destroying or has destroyed our water bodies. So if I have to listen to my president through a foreign media, when the president can just mount a podium or can stand in the parliament house, speak to Ghanaians, and my beloved fellow Ghanaians, this is the situation. I think this is what we can do. What do you think we can do? How can we fight Galamsey? Report everyone you see engaging in Galamsey. Nothing of that sort. The president in the interview spoke, but he didn't even talk about, he didn't even talk about the Galamsey thing. He spoke about the youth, the people who have been arrested. The president said on January 7, 2017, let's be what? Citizens, but not what? Spectators.
Spectacles, man.
Let's be citizens, but not spectators, bro. Now the president wants to be like a spectator. 53 people have been detained, and as a president of the land, what do you have to say about it? And if the president is saying that the arms of government work independently, bro, the judiciary, I know that the three arms of government that we have, one way or the other, the right hand eats into the left hand, and then the left hand also eats into the right hand. But for me, I feel like there's no separation of powers when it comes to our three arms of government because they are all connected. In a system where we have the executive appointing leaders of the judiciary, how does it work? Let me give you an example with the legislature. That's our MPs. We, the citizens, appoint our MPs. Therefore, the government doesn't have interference on who should be in parliament and who shouldn't be in parliament. As I sit here now, I can decide who should be in parliament. Wherever you sit, you can decide who should be in parliament. So there is separation of powers when it comes to appointing who should be in there. But when it goes to the judiciary side, you have the president appointing the chief justice, the president appointing the chief justice. And among them now, they for select who they want to lead them. They should do the selection by themselves. I feel like there's no separation of powers with what we do. I'm sure the police or the army, they're under the judiciary, right? Yes, they're under the judiciary. And you see, the chairman for the police council is the vice president of the land. Bawizi Manega. Yes, the chairman for the police council is the Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. The president, commander-in-chief for the Ghana Armed Forces is the president of the land. How? I ask myself, how? And when we are protesting and they say order from above, who do you think the above is? Is it above antiperspirant spray? Or which above all powers, or what are we talking about? If we are protesting now and they tell you order, if the police tell you order from above, who is above the police? The IGP, right? The IGP was appointed by the president. So the order from above, they come from where? Ask yourself this question. If we are talking about independent entities here, or our organizations being independent, one way or the other, you are reporting to an individual. If they all have the three arms of government, everyone they work on their own, then we can. But they are not. Oh yeah, Juma, you have to report today. How? If I'm to appoint somebody to lead my team or another team, I'll appoint somebody that I feel he can do the work to favor me. That's how human beings are naturally. They should judiciary appoint their people, executive appoint their people, the legislature also appoint. That's when we call in the bro. Even our checks and balances systems, if you know, they work in this country. So if the citizens are calling for the president, bro, that's why we can't go directly or we can't go hard on the judiciary. Because at the end of the day, they report to the president, one indirectly or indirectly. So if the president said they work independently, I mean, that one, I don't G2. I don't agree with that statement. And me, let's have to listen. France 24 before I can hear my prayer, bro. What happened to TV3? What happened to GH1? What happened to Kojo Sheldon Studios? What happened to Zion Felix? What happened to Metro TV, TV Africa, GBC, GTV, the station of the land? What happened? Uncle Norman, Uncle President, Atina GTV, and he's speaking to us. You have Minister for Environment saying something else. Minister for this saying something else. What is the president himself telling us about Galamsey? Organized labor said they are going to go on a demonstration they'll go on a nationwide strike on Friday 11th. The president invited them to speak to them. Said they should give him time. They are working on Galam. What about the youth who have been demonstrating for 72 hours on the street? Why are they not talking to us? We ended the protest on Saturday, guys. It's been 27 hours past the time we ended the demonstration. We have not heard anything from our president as a father of the land. Anka kebibi chire eja kaniama ye chire mi o aw oh de na minti mi wan se ka anase kaniama ye chire mi. Tell us what we have done. Where we have gotten to. If your presidency is on the line, then we can fight Galamsey. We need to know what is going on. That's why in the comments you could see people say even Pharaoh self is heart no hard like this. There's a scripture in the Bible. They say, and Pharaoh hardened his heart. Or Kanakumesi say Cain when they asked him to let the Israelites go. He hardened his heart like James Harden. They say the president Pharaoh self, the president they do pass Pharaoh. How? There's a statement that they said there is nothing. No, it's from the Bible. They said everything that has been done before, it will be done again. And there's nothing new under the sun. But this regime, what I'm seeing now, there is something new under the sun. Just listen to us. Just listen to what we are saying. Address it. Talk to Ghanaians. Let people know the effect. Bro, I knew the effect of COVID through the president's speech. Why is it that Galamsey, everyone has kept quiet? And you could see some communicators from the ruling party saying that Galamsey has been there for a very long time. Therefore, the parliamentarians, and we shouldn't do this. Why are we doing it in election year? Bro, how? Why? Why do we find ourselves in this predicament? How? How did we get here? France 24 and they become me I've seen people say if he speaks to the local media, they are going to debunk what he's saying. So you give it to the foreign media. Some people say he wants to please the Western world. So he's granting interviews. And if you know the France 24, this is not the first time they have interviewed the president. The whole interview was 12 minutes. I watched every single thing. This is not the first time they have interviewed the president of, I think they did same in 2022 or 2020. I think it's been twice or 3 times. I'm not too sure. But this is not the very first time. Why are we, bro? The GJA, president of the GJA, spoke. The president of the land was there. He told the president, we will need you to address this. We will need this to fight against Galamsey. Let's do this. Declare state of emergency. The president didn't even comment. He heard it. See, so the people in the comments say that the president is not aware of what is going on. He is aware. Even if he's not aware, during the Ghana Journalists Association Awards, he was there. They said this right in front of him.
We are aware that some time ago, Mr. President, the father of the nation, made a firm vow to stop Galamsey. But regrettably, that promise has not been fulfilled, Mr. President. You are barely 3 months until the end of the administration, and we are hopeful that you will deal with the situation before you leave office.
So from that time to now, why hasn't the president spoken? Organized labor, he invited them. It means that he knows what is going on. Why is he refusing to speak to Ghanaians?
But cowbell,
Oh,
the boy has gotten top,
Bro.
my nigga. Cowbell coffee.
if you want to understand how this country works, you might go mad. If you want to understand the dynamics of this country, we be boom. Because how? In this state that we need, you can be so I have to keep things to myself. But this is the time that the president is supposed to make himself available to us. Because we are the same person that appointed it. I've seen person that the president has given up. Even if he has given up, Anka, these citizens, bro, he said in his in the video that he I don't know, he built a brand probably from demonstrating the Kumi Preku demonstration. People know him very well, that he's part of the people who spearhead that demonstration. So if people they do demonstration, he is not against it. But if he's a human rights lawyer as well, at least say some for Ghanaians. I have heard what is going. You see, it doesn't take a lot to even impress Ghanaians. I've heard what is going on. I'll make sure things will be sorted. At least Ghanaians have heard you say something, but nothing. And there is a statement that silence means what? Concern. How, bro? We the job hard, bro. The job hard. If we are not getting anything 3 days after demonstration, nothing. No worse, no nothing. We are just there. Well, it's not just my frustration. Probably we have some people online who also shared their thoughts when they saw this particular video. I'll read just a few of them. That you know what people are also saying online. Because he's not responsible for jailing people. This person says, if you can recognize that protests helped you, but then you refuse to do something to aid protesters, you are not different from a thief. Another comment here says, maybe he doesn't know what is going on. Or maybe someone is controlling him. Even Pharaoh was not this bad. Free the citizens. So order from above, people that God will strike down himself. This one and Obidi, no difference. You beg them to talk, and when they do, it's baller. Sarkodie in somewhere. Yesterday, he posted the Mary album. Make people go stream. He takes stray bullets for free. Sarah, the president doesn't know what is happening. That's why he hasn't spoken. In quotes. Now you see, he knows, pa. He just doesn't care. It goes on and on. This is so shameful. Imagine ignoring the citizens of your country and granting interview for the white man. Akufo-Addo is not a president. He's just a gangster working for a mafia cartel. It goes on and on and on in the comment section. Ghanaians are so frustrated and mad because they think the president should address us first before even granting an interview one way or the other to a foreign media. But then, you know, this is the country we find ourselves in. I have my cowbell coffee. I'll leave it to you in the comment section. Today, if you are watching us, take note of the t-shirts I'm wearing, bro. This is Fuego. Today they land this t-shirt. I'm the part of the first 5 people to wear the t-shirt. Men American social media first. You can reach out to them on Fuego headquarters on Instagram and get yours. Very, very nice t-shirt. The next video, look at my t-shirt. T-shirt me will be a towel. So say you too, you go fi buy some. This is from Fuego. My name is Ace Kanti. Big shout out to Fuego. I did this with cowbell coffee and I can't do without them. We'll see you on another episode. We out.